We do have some people in New York. Hi, everybody in New York. Well, I guess what we're going to do is we're going to go through the presentations, and if you guys have any questions, just wave and take yourself off mute so we can hear you. All right? Excellent. All right, so the next project we have is Chris. next project. Yes. Just want to introduce yourself and the project.
Yeah. Okay, my name's Chris Saltmarsh, ex-experimental physicist, software consultant at the moment, and I got involved in this wonderful hack, which is to put a bit of protection, we hope, around geographical areas. So my bits are going to work because all I have to do is here's one part of it. It's a pack of near-field tags, which is kind of the start of the idea here. These we chose because they are very non-intrusive. They're not like Bluetooth things shouting at you. There's loads and loads of ways you can do this job. Near-field tags are just one of the nice ones. On those, we write a tag, fairly large one. Doesn't mean a thing, but it is unique. And then when it's all working, a company may buy some of these with their tags locked on. Then that company will go to a website and say where they want to put that tag. Right, that's their first bit that they're going to do.
And it's normally
at the door when you go into the mall or the shop or something like that, because it's going to give some information. Well, not the tag. Then the next thing we have is an Android phone. Why? Because it's mine. And I know how to program the thing. So if you go near this tag, you wave your phone at it. It pops up saying it's read the tag. And that bit kind of works on the hack I've done so far. It then sends the name of the tag and the phone's location and its identification off to our server. A server I can't show you because it's in East Virginia. It's on the Amazon cloud. That server is front-ended by this website that the clients, the companies will go into, and by various other things, built off of Drupal by my colleague Simon over there. Are you waving a picture of it, Simon?
Yeah.
And that front end is backed by a database. That was the first job, to design the database to connect all the information we want. That's done and loaded with some pretend database, so even if Amazon hack it, it doesn't matter. So the idea is the phone will call home with the tag ID, and our software looks in the database to see if the tag ID is known, and if it is known, it will know what company has asked for it, and therefore it will know where the company alleges it has put it. So if they made a mistake, or they're just lying, then the phone can get told, you are not where that tag is supposed to be, go away now because they're doing something wrong. If, however, it's in the right place, the back end look up via the consent map, once all that's done, and boil down the kind of things that the company alleges they wish to do, like they want to track you, they want to use face recognition on your CTV, all the things that they might want to do, but you have a right to say no to. So those things come down to the phone. You allow the ones you are okay with, and you disallow the ones you're not okay with. The phone talks back to the back-end server, which then emails or contacts in some way. We were just going to use email the company, which says our client requests that he is not tracked. If that's legally possible, then the company can do one or two things: ignore it, tut tut, or send a receipt back saying, we understand, we promise not to. At that point, everybody's happy. You're going into this space. knowing that the things that you don't want to happen, the company has promised not to do. May not be the case that they don't do it, but if they are found out, we've got the receipt saying that they will. That's the really important thing. And it's also important that it's just not one people. If there's thousands of people going into this space and they actually make mistakes a lot, then we can look through our timelines and find out, you know, you've been breaking the law a lot, and that means laws, and that means lawyers, and that means money, so don't do it. On the other hand, it is possible that that such a company selling stuff would like this because it then gets their customers more engaged in the experience, to use that horrible expression, but there we go. So how far do we get? Well, there's an app on here which reads it and then crashes. The back end has got the database with some pretend data in, although it's not connected to the consent map because that's not finished, of course, and the Drupal front end is there, and we're bolting things onto that. We can program the tags and we can read them. We can talk from the phone to the backend server. So it's a proof of principle, almost an almost proof principle. We just ran out of time, but it's not far off. So, any questions?
That's great.